Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back at NBC5. Looking out on the Manor Cam to start off this Wednesday morning. Cold temperatures yet again. Clear sky out there, 24 degrees. Bundle up if you're getting outdoors through the morning hours. Here's some good news if you're tired of some of these colder morning temperatures. We get into this weekend, it's going to be a little bit milder with those morning lows. We'll still start to drop off a little bit as we get into next week, but not too far from those milder temperatures. You do see some freezing temperatures though by Monday and Tuesday morning. Well, what's going to be bringing some of the warmer temperatures, increase of cloud cover and also more moisture for our area compared to the clear conditions we have across the northwest to start off this morning. Now, the ridge of high pressure pushes south and east. Next low dives in, and finally some rain back in the forecast. It's pretty much been since the first of the month where we've gotten the pretty much the first round of rain for our area, and then last couple of weeks have been quite dry. Now, when we get into this next system, it does bring in a good widespread chance of rain into Friday, might even continue through Saturday morning. And then the forecast starts to change when we're looking at long-term models. Again, we've been talking about this the last couple of days. What is this next low going to do? Does it stay a little bit closer to the northwest, or does it push out just a little bit further west? And if it does, that's what we're going to see a difference in what this moisture further south is going to do. This is the global forecast model. Latest guidance from this morning is keeping this low a little bit closer to the northwest and keeping that heavier rainfall further south. And that brings a huge difference in what is expected for our weekend. Here's the global forecast rain totals for our region. As we get into this weekend, you can see much higher rain amounts further to the south. Sacramento and going up into the Sierra Nevadas getting some heavy snow for them. And we get the widespread rain into Friday, early Saturday, and then things start to taper off just a little bit. Still some heavier precipitation a little bit further south. Now, look at the difference in the European model. This keeps that low pressure system further west and keeps that heavier precipitation right into our region, building in especially into Saturday and Sunday across northern California and southern Oregon. So that is the difference in the long range model. Still have a couple of days until we get some better clarity on what is expected. Winter weather advisory. This is for the Cascades, where we could see 12 to 24 inches of snow through Thursday night and Friday. We could see additional 3 to 5 inches of snow down around the Mount Shasta City area for elevations above 4,000 feet. Also a wind advisory in place from Thursday night until Friday for the Shasta Valley. So big changes on the way in the forecast. Most of the snow is going to stay into our higher elevations. Could have some cold air damming around the Mount Shasta City area. Kind of saw a little bit of that going into earlier this month and also late last year. But snow levels generally around 4,000 to 5,000 plus feet. So most of the heavy snow is expected to stay above 5,000 feet up into the Cascade Mountains. Again, that's where we could definitely see a foot or more, some spots up to 2 feet of snow. So that does bring some travel issues for some of our area, including the Siskiyou Summit. Keep that in mind if you happen to be traveling for this weekend. Otherwise, the Rogue Valley, again, the big question is going to be this weekend, are we going to stay drier or are we going to see that continuous rain? Right now, just keeping it questionable, but we'll likely see some better guidance in the coming days. We will see some cooler temperatures dropping off to the lower 40s by next week. Morning lows also will drop off after the nice little warm up in the morning, 30s and low 40s over the next few days. Still cold though for tonight. We look at the Klamath Basin, rain and snow staying into the mountains. We'll see that rain and snow chance into next week. If it continues, if it doesn't, we'll see drier conditions, likely to continue some rain widespread for Northern California, and the coastline will likely see most of the heaviest rain further south, a little bit lighter amounts further north.